Can you talk a little bit about how merit awards are typically awarded and how those fit into the larger package when it comes to comparing affordability?
The main thing I'd say about merit is it's going to vary from school to school. So there are some schools where maybe they do almost exclusively merit scholarships and almost no need-based aid. There are some schools I'm in Northfield, Minnesota. Carleton College is just across the river. They do no merit scholarships. They only do need-based aid. St. Olaf does need-based scholarships. We basically have academic, where it's looking at your GPA. We're test optional, so it's not looking at test scores. And then we have some fine arts ones, so where the faculty make recommendations on those, because I have no idea if your child is good at the bassoon or not. I just know the bassoon looks heavy. And so that's kind of how we are, but like every school has their own things. Like I'd be surprised if any of our institutions have one where it's like, oh, if your grandparent went here or something like that, but there are some schools that do offer that. So it's really, really dependent from school to school. Kathy, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, 100%. I agree that each school, if you are trying to get an early read at Berklee, it is impossible because you have to play your instrument for us, right? So at other schools I've worked at, they do provide kind of a ballpark. And there's also net price calculators for some schools that will give you a fairly accurate estimate as long as the input is solid. It'll give the families a pretty good ballpark of what they can expect for aid.
Those net price calculators are especially helpful for families who are trying to get ahead in the process, especially challenging in the cycle that we're in right now because of some of the changes, of course, that are coming down the road with the FAFSA and how eligibility is calculated. But they're still a really great place to start, and picking up that phone and having a conversation with the financial aid office is probably the next best place to go.